How you doing, guys? Danny K, right back in with another video. Let's go. In this video I was talking about I'm thinking of becoming an owner operator. You know, it's been in the back of my mind. When I came to this industry, I did not really know nothing about the trucking industry. I'm the first person in my family, and most of the time, even my friend group, that got into trucking. So I didn't know about the industry. I heard talk to a guy, I'm making $20,000 a year. I'm, oh, what? You're making what? I'm in there. But not knowing about owner operators. I know about lease operators. I did not know. You don't know what you don't know. So I came in the industry not knowing, which is my fault. I take responsibility of it. I didn't do enough research of the trucking industry. I just jumped headfirst into it. Although I was already in the railroad, which is in the same logistic industry, but trucking is its own segment. And me being in the industry now, going on to 3 years of in the industry, went OTR, went back to regional. My pay got cut in half doing regional, then right back to OTR. This company is not bad so far, thank God. And you know, me work, I am thinking about doing OTR. I'm not OTR, being an owner operator. You know, and I realized this: I am not ready to be an owner operator yet. I'm not ready to start my own trucking business as of yet. I am right now taking care of my own house, taking care of my responsibility, taking care of my personal business before I start another entity, before I start a business. And I made some mistakes. You know, in the railroad I was making decent money. When I first started trucking, it was bumps and roads. But when I was doing OTR after 6, I was making decent money. And I made mistakes, you know, financial mistakes and bad financial decisions, and also just life happens. Pay got cut in half doing regional work, using credit cards to cover the difference. Then I went back to this company. Then I started, you know, paying things off. Then I got married. So everything just happened. I was just money. But where I'm at now, I'm like, I'm not ready to be an owner operator. Although I just want to jump that gun and have that responsibility, but I have to look at myself and be a man of us. I am not ready for that responsibility yet. That's a key word. I'm not ready for that responsibility yet. And I need to work on my personal finance before I start a business. Because if I just start a business and my personal finance is not in order, the business finance will not be in order. So that's the deal right now, you know. And I'm not ready. That's just the truth. I am not ready to be an owner operator. I'm not ready to start a trucking business as of yet. I got pay off my personal debt. I got to pay off my wife's personal debt, and then I got to put money aside for the business. I got to put money aside for the business. I can't just wake up and, okay, yeah, I'm gonna start a trucking business with $5,000. No. Trucking, me now, I'm doing research now at this stage of my life. You know, I'm about to hit 30. I'm doing a lot of research before I just jump into the industry. I'm doing what do I want to do, where do I want to work at, do I want to do intermodal, do I want to do flatbed, do I want to do car hauling. I'm looking into these things. And how much money I'm projected on making if I do happen to do it. But I know one thing for sure: I do want to do a cash trucking business. I don't want to do a business with credit or debt. No, ideally I want to just pay a truck cash, have 2-3 year warranty on it with the main, you know, engine and transmission, have that covered, paid off in full, so I can have all that cash come into my pocket. I don't want to keep paying. It has to make sense. But I do want to, when I get in the business, I do want to start this business debt free. But first I gotta be debt free myself. So that is the process I am right now. You know, paying off all my debt. I already paid off 2 debts. I'm about to pay off another one this month, God willing. And I'm about to take my wife and my kid out to a family member's wedding. Pay that cash trips. So right now, the operation: pay off my debt, pay off my wife's debt, have at least 6 to 12 months of an emergency fund. Ideally a year, but 6 months is not that. But ideally a year of emergency funds in the bank. That's not included in business. Then I'm gonna have business, open a business fund so I can put money away for business, all while investing in the stock market. And I said again, I didn't talk about this, but in another video, but when I got married and everything, I had to liquidate a lot of my assets I had in the stocks to, you know, pay, you know, I'm African, so pay bride price, do X, Y, and Z, take care of this, take care of that. So money was just coming out, take care of certain things for my wife, paid some of her college things off. So there was a lot of money that was coming out of my pocket. So now this year I had to start all over again. I'm up almost 7K. At the end of the year, I'm trying to be up $10,000 in the stock market and pay off at least, I'm about to pay off 1 debt, try to pay off at least 2 more debts before the year is over. And by next year, my wife will be debt free. Ideally, I should be debt free, but if I have only like one credit card, and I'll be all right with that. But majority of my debt should be paid off. So that's the goal. Before I start this business, I gotta make sure me myself is right personally before I just start up and be like, yeah, I'm gonna have a trucking business. I'm doing big things, and my personal finances are not in order. That doesn't make any sense. I'm putting the cart ahead of the horse. It doesn't make any sense. And learn more about the industry. As I said again, I should have done more research before I came to this industry. I should have done what I want to do, what type of industry I want to get into, if I want to do OTR. I just jumped headfirst in the industry, thinking I'm gonna make all these gobs and gobs of money, and that was not the case. I had to put in that time, I had to put in that work in order for me to get what I'm making now. And I'm not saying I'm making a lot of money. I'm making decent money, but it's not the money what I thought I was gonna make. But I'm making way better money than I was regional. Thank God. I went back OTR again, but I'm still learning more about this industry. I know the cuffs, I know how to drive, I know how to manage my clock, manage my time, but now I need to learn about the industry, how the money flows, how the money moves, the pitfalls, the things I need to do in order to be a successful owner-operator and to possibly have a successful business. Because the principle of business is just universal. So I need to treat myself like a business first, manage my business first, lower my liabilities first before I just go and start a trucking business. Or any business for that matter, because I might not only do truck, I might do another business, but I might most likely will do a trucking business, and I don't want to get in a mentality like that. I don't want to be a big business. I just want to do probably a small fleet, no more than 10, 20 trucks. I don't want to do a big old and be a conglomerate. Now I do want to have something that's, where the driver wins, is a win-win situation, ideally. But first, focusing on my personal finances, about to pay off one more debt. Let's go. Danny K out. And tell me what you think. What are your goals in the industry? Do you want to be a truck driver? Do you want to, are you in the industry planning to get out? Are you staying in the industry? Are you local? Are you OTR? Tell me what you're doing in the industry. Comment down below. And this channel is slowly turning into more trucking channel, but I do want it to be more personal development, finance channel, but more on a personal development side, because in order for your finances and for yourself to become better, you have to change personally. Because you could have money, which I made decent money before. I had 10, 20,000 cash before, but if you don't know how to hold on to money, keep money, manage money, that doesn't mean nothing. I could put $1 million in your lap and it's gonna be wasted because you don't know how to manage it. But anyways, Danny K out. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Comment, like, subscribe, out.